Oh yeah, it's 101.1 The Wiz, Cincinnati's #1 station for hip hop and R&B, home of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Somebody specials in the building, all the way from the 6. Preme, what's up, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm good.
Yo, you in Cincinnati? Did you drive here?
Yeah, well, I got driven, but same thing. I was in the back seat.
So what's the ride like? How is the ride?
Man, I was on Instagram
The whole time.
looking for the Ohio things.
Okay,
So, you know, it wasn't too bad.
Well, they definitely here to treat you right, man. Now,
Hopefully.
what's a trip like? I mean, you've been all over the world. I'm sure you've been with Drake a lot. What's traveling like for OVO?
Private jets and everything you would expect it to be.
Your feet up, peanuts, and all types of.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad thing because now I'm spoiled. Now that I got my own project coming out, I'm driving city to city doing this radio promo tour in the back of this Suburban. Man, I'm like, man, we need the jet.
Okay,
You
you
know
got to change things
yeah,
up.
I'm spoiled now. It's ruined me. I don't even think this helped me anymore.
Now, is that the P Rain lifestyle? Or is this the Preme lifestyle?
See, P Rain was in the hood. Preme is, he's a businessman now. I'm working. I'm all in with this music thing, and we're going hard. And the records have been successful, and I feel like I'm finally getting my just due. It's hard when you're best friends with one of the biggest, if not the biggest rapper in the world. Sometimes it's a negative, and you get caught up in that shadow.
Do you ever think about that? Like, maybe I might not ever get out of this shadow.
Yeah, it's a concern for anybody that's so close to somebody else that does what they do, and does it on such a grand scale. Like even any profession, man. Just think about it. If you're at work and your best friend is the boss, you know what I'm saying? It may help, it may not help, because the boss may not want to show you so much love because people might say he's giving you special preference.
I would say it's healthy competition, right?
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it just motivates me to go 10 times harder. I got my album out, Light of Day, dropped May 4th, and Drake isn't on it.
Wow. Why is that though?
Probably more than any other artist in the world getting Drake for a feature. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, but I didn't put him on it. Because, as an artist, you just want to be respected as a man and stand on your own tune. And I know the level of talent that I compete at. I can go toe to toe with anybody. So I just really wanted to show that on this project.
Now, was that something that you went to him and said, Drake, I'm not gonna touch anything with you on it?
Yeah, he was like, send me something, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do this one on my own. We'll get something.
Was that in person? Did you see a face with that?
Yeah. I stay with him in LA. We always in the same cities. We always around each other. So yeah, it was a conversation that we had. He's always down to help, but it's help that I don't feel like I need. You know what I'm saying? So
you confident?
Yeah, very. Super
like
confident.
It. Now you gotta explain, man. Drake's been wilding out at these games. The NBA has been warning him that he can't wild out no more. What's that about, man?
We're rich. What do you do? Fine us? Got money. Fine us. We passionate about this game. We're passionate about our team, our city, and that's all it is. It's passion. It's just him wanting his team to do well. It's not like he's tripping players on the court. You know what I'm saying? Jason Kidd pretended to have a drink spot fall over him. That should have been the end of the world. Why aren't people talking about that, man? We just rooting for our team, and we still got swept, so who cares?
Right.
We lost.
You made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about these guys, man. I'm depressed, heartbroken. We didn't even get one.
So no more Toronto jerseys for the rest of the year?
I'm done, man. I'm done.
Real?
I lost my faith, man.
Why?
Because it's the same. You got to understand, our team's getting better and better each year. We pick up the necessary pieces to get to where we need to get. Everything that could go wrong for every other team in the East went wrong. LeBron's team didn't compete at a high level like they should have. He blew up his whole team. He's starting fresh. The Boston Celtics, who should be killing the East, lost both of their stars. Hayward, the first day, broke his leg, and Kyrie Irving.
But doesn't
it's
Drake
like
do
God
that?
was just clearing a path for Raptors to go to the finals. Clearing a path. All they had to do was take out Cleveland Cavaliers, who we've been beating all season long. We're number 1 in the East. We're One job. Take these dudes out of the way. We got a clear path to the finals. You made LeBron come act like he's Michael Jordan. You must. Oh yeah, this is Ohio. I forgot. I see a man turning up in the back.
You gotta be careful.
I just remember what city
you
I'm in.
Careful,
man.
You really do.
Oh man,
Now,
y'all are the enemy right now, man.
Look, man, he's definitely rooting for the Cavs. I'm rooting for the Cavs. That's just what it is. You got to change. You got to piece on the sense. Loyalty is priceless, man. Let's talk about loyalty for a second. You've been around Drake for a while. Yeah. What makes you feel like OVO was home and that was where you could sprout?
I'm not an OVO artist. I'm just OVO affiliated. Like that's my
Oh,
family. Yeah, Drake's
okay.
my brother. So if he's OVO, I'm OVO.
Okay, so that's how that
his
runs.
gang could be called the Cavaliers. I'm Cavaliers.
Okay.
That's a terrible, terrible example, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm signed to RCA. I got my own record deal. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my brother. So his gang is my gang.
Nice. Now, how did this thing about the Hot Boys come about? You and Wayne are the new Hot Boys?
Yeah. 2018 Hot Boys, man. He needed a light-skinned dude in the crew.
Oh,
That's
man.
why I joined up.
Now, you know dark-skinned guys is winning, man.
I guess. I don't know. I might have to ask some of my fans. They might disagree.
You think so?
Yeah, but how Hot Boy came about was I was working with Party Next Door in the studio back in Toronto like a year or two ago, and we came up with that record. And he was like, "Man, the way you performed on this so well. I don't feel like I need to jump on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're carrying this." And I was like, "Man, I still want to add like an extra spice to this record."
Okay.
And my boy was in the studio, and he was like, "Man, it would be crazy if you got Weezy on this, but you can never get Weezy on this, man. Wayne's a GOAT. He ain't jumping on another Hot Boy song. He's probably over that." So it became like a personal mission for me, like almost a dare that I couldn't get Wayne on the record. So I went and tracked Wayne down, man, and got Wayne on that record.
How long did it take
Drake help either. Like I went and really found Wayne on my own, tried to get him on that record. We ended up getting the same management.
Okay.
Probably about a year and a half.
Okay.
I got the same manager as him now, so I was like, yo, first order of business, you got to get Tunchi on this for me. And he killed it, man. He gave me a classic verse, man.
Yeah, and the video was clean too, man.
Clean. Yeah, so it all worked out. The video, the verse. Because even when you give a rapper of his stature, they're not 100%. They don't hit every time, you know what I'm saying? So I could have gave him that record, and he could have sent back something that I may not have liked, you know what I'm saying? So I got really lucky with everything.
Now, do you go back and listen to like some Hot Boy tracks now that you got a Hot Boy track with Lil Wayne?
I've been listening to that, man. I'm a fan of Wayne. That's the goal.
Shout out to Wayne. He was just here, man.
For real?
Yeah, just here. Made a movie too.
Yeah?
Made a movie.
What, he went to the game or something? Or
no, he was performing. So he did a couple of songs. He came through, did a couple of songs, OTR, and he really handled his business, man. Like, he did more than I would expect from, somebody like him. He's a GOAT. Yeah. You would think he's just going to do arenas, but he showed massive love, man. Cincinnati enjoyed that.
Yeah. It's crazy because we'd be in the club sometimes, and he'll pop out and come mess with us, and he'll just go on stage with dudes and just start performing. I'll be like, man, he ain't getting paid for this. So it's crazy to see dudes still. He's probably really passionate about it still. So.
Oh, I would think so too, man.
Yeah.
Now, your project's been out since May 4th, right?
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that went into
4 days?
4 days.
4 days. Half
4
a week.
days.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Like, what is your vibe? What is your feeling?
You know what? I'm excited to see how people received it. The feedback I've been getting has been insane. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you can ask for as an artist, especially as a fairly new artist. But I've been doing this for quite some time, so to finally get the recognition, not that I haven't, but to finally really get it on a project that's all by yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And you got so much more to come, and I'm sure there's a tour coming behind this too, right?
Yeah, tour, more projects, everything. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna keep hitting.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll hear a lot of new music real soon.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yes,
and I gotta come hang out with you in the 6, man. I've never been, and so I know you're the guy that I gotta come see. I gotta check in.
King of the North, the Canadian dream.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's my city. I run that. So anytime you're there, make sure you hit me up. I'm gonna roll the red carpet out. You got the real treatment.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that, rolling out the red carpet for me. Before you go, though, man, I just want to give artists, some type of understanding of what it is that you had to do, what it is that you're still doing, and what it is that you might have to do in order to climb the charts in this game.
I think it's even harder as a Canadian artist because you gotta understand we come from a whole different country. Like you grow up, you know the culture here, everything's here. So even as far as moving around, it's a lot easier. For me personally, I was trapped in Canada my whole adult life. I've only been in America for 2 years.
Right.
You get the littlest charge and you can't cross the border. I was stuck in Canada my entire life. Even when I put out DNF and all those records, that's why I shot it on an island. I couldn't come to America. So for me, it's been extremely difficult. But for the last 2 years that I've been here, man, it's better than 20 years in Canada.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've gotten a lot of work done, and you can see I'm here with you now.
Yeah, you're kicking it, man.
And so like, for artists that are coming from another country, it's way more difficult, especially in hip hop. But thank God for the internet. That helps to break down some barriers that they can't control. So. For any other artist that's coming out anywhere else, man, I just say keep your head down and stay focused, remain humble, and just grind. Because there's a lot of artists that aren't that good, that are successful.
Yeah.
And you gotta give it up to them. That's just stay grinding. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gets lucky. They just work hard. You know what I'm saying? So don't talk about it, be about it.
The blueprint, man. You heard that guy Preme all the way from the 6, not playing no games, man. 101.1 the West School got King Sharif. It's like that. Oh yeah.
And we live.